Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the host, co-host, and guests, and should not be taken as professional advice. We do not claim to be experts on the topics discussed, nor do we offer relationship guidance. Our content is intended for entertainment purposes only, using hypothetical scenarios, whether inspired by real-life experiences or purely fictional, to spark discussion, debate, and comedy for our audience. Listener-viewer discretion is advised.
So it's contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
The one example I see that we have is taking care of people's kids when you don't have kids of your own. Like, how does that work?
With the contradiction part of that one. Okay, so for instance, you're in one job where you interact with children, meaning
Daycare
that daycare center where you take care of people's kids and you have to feed them, change them, and different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The reason you do it for years is because you love kids. And in a case where you cannot have children, you can have children, but you choose not to have kids of your own. That's a big contradiction.
I mean, like, look at it as then just don't have to go through the pain and then something that I have to go through to push from people. But most people thinking having a baby is just the only way to get out of the baby, I'll go push.
That's true, but anyway, let's ask for instance, in a case they worry about the pain.
Mm-hmm.
They just say, I have that responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But yet still responsible for people pick me every single day for how much years of their life. How that one work? That's a big contradiction.
It's just a 9 to 5.
So you just say they do them to the best of their ability, I'll do a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which anyway I put them until one job now. One way it is not till one job.
Any job you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah, because even you having your own kid on your own, you go home for 3 months, come maternity leave for 3 months, you go home with a picnic day. So I want full-time job you have for 3 months, and eventually when you go back out to work, at the end of the picnic you come back home to you. Unless you put out the picnic for adoption.
You just go down some road, right? You just go down some road that means expect for so you put the baby up for adoption.
I don't know how me see easy something. I remember when you put out a picnic for adoption, I put them out from the picnic come out to you, that's it now. You don't even have to look for the picnic now. If you look for the picnic now, you don't want to give them up for adoption again now.
Well, there are some people like that. In a case like that, if it's something you see already on TV, where the people then don't sign all the papers, say them put you for adoption. So the people then that them adopt them, don't need the hospital just to wait for the baby. You know that one do work? Like if you go to some factory or something, baby push out, you take home and come and live away. That's the funny thinking about it. But the people then
I wait for picnic for
and then you say you change your mind. Which you have the right to change your mind, depends on the paperwork, but you change your mind right there, man. Wow.
Imagine how the people then feel, especially if they can't have kids for themselves.
Well, guess what? They're in the hospital already, and they'll say, I'm looking for a child. Like they're in the market. We're looking for a child. Can we get
Call price.
So, in some of the cases, they just pay them an hour too. Like, that are incentives.
It's real bad if they don't pay them for the picnic.
And then say they change their mind. And then they don't use half the money at that again. Okay, that would be tough.
You have to find out my money now.
That's a tough situation, boy.
Especially if you don't have my money. You know, you just push the picnic. You got that one time. So any which we may end back up with the picnic.
Yeah, you know that.
Any which we may end back up with the picnic.
Imagine in the pool, a fight for the picnic like a daddy. Give me my child. I paid for this one. Yeah.
Exactly. So money is supposed to have forget what more.
Get the goods.
Be a mechanic, I don't have a car.
Yeah, like me they read my mind because guess what? That will be the second one. Imagine I had to write up on paper and that was the second one. Yeah. Yeah, mechanic I had a vehicle.
How the hell you fix people vehicle every day? I don't want to care.
Yes, put it this way. You know, me have to put a comedic speed pan up. Put it this way, you're a mechanic, so you fix people car. Most likely, people just want certain things changed for their car. By the time you just change them, you probably say, okay, if it can work, but it's not going to work as good unless me do this to them. You can cost this for me do what I have to do to them. But guess what? You can buy a new one and me put them in and you can cost this. And then choose the new one. You have a party. by the time you don't do mechanic for maybe how long, you're supposed to build a car from scratch.
Exactly.
So you don't have an excuse not for having a car.
Because most mechanics now, they have 1 ton of old vehicle. So all you have to do is figure out what kind of vehicle you want and you build them. Because you have all the material. Don't you might need to find an engine or something like that. But you're supposed to go in for build an engine.
That's what we say, the people never left parts off or something. Somebody left a transmission.
You're supposed to then make for your own creation. And just for say, you invent something.
Oh, yes, right. Sometimes then they in that mechanic shop for years and years. You know, they had a mechanic that they had a dream car work on.
Mm-hmm.
But because they had so much of work, the car never done. So they always a work on this car for years.
Little. You will get somewhere eventually. But now, I say, mechanic know how work do, but sometimes also, one car done, you have to wait for next year come to you. So, in that little spare time, we get that in one first, but in that little spare time, you start something. But people think different, but I'm not like. Then just see money rolling, but then I think for like invest on themselves or invest in other things.
Well, guess what? They talk about mechanics and then own a vehicle for themselves. Technically, when you think about it now, I talk about the mechanic now, they come, most mechanic when they fix people vehicle, they come, they KFC, go pick up them girl, go pick up them picnic from school. So guess what? I think that, yes, getting a vehicle or something, remember they not burn their own gas. The vehicle and then they fix. They go take off a test drive, so to speak.
I mean, I have to make this working.
Yeah, so
I have to do a test drive.
So do they really need a vehicle?
Yes, you do, because where you are your mechanic shop, I know where you live. Or you get one bus every day, big ride every day.
But interesting
your woman might work, might drive, right? But your woman tired too. And sometimes you're done work late at night.
But just go and say that they're done late at night, so most likely you're gonna wake you up something. So
especially if I want young picnic. Like, make it left for the picnic warm.
And then the picnic don't sleep.
Exactly. So you have to get something on your own. That one is just crazy. What's another contradiction? I don't want to say you're teaching schools, you're teaching students to like, okay, you're a counselor, but you can't take your own advice.
You're a counselor and
but be like, they'll drop out for myself and for my twin in a kind of way, but alive as I go.
But me don't look at them as you're a counselor, but me want to say not take your own advice, but nobody more dysfunctional than you. So imagine you just like, yeah.
So how can I listen to you if you're not listening to yourself?
You just like your life in order. Like when you taking person, you put on a facade or something. You can just say, because you're a counselor, so yes, you have to do that counselor, but then you left your back to the world and that kind of stuff. It look like a you need not even the whole council. Let me tell you. But think of all the girl, but can I say something to live that way? What next one? Who I said this, but it sounds so stupid.
What?
Yeah, you work at a paint shop, but you're colorblind.
No, sir. How that work? How does that work? Like, how? That is a crazy one.
You see the stupidest we think about?
That is crazy.
You say, how I like this? You see grey. This are like this to the colorblind people, but guess you see grey.
Everything in
dark, they like grey. But
I see blue, red, and green.
Oh gosh.
That is crazy. The person will tell you, a greeny bee. No, a grey bee.
Everything would have a grey.
I imagine that's a back and forth, no. And the two eyes see two different colors. Two colors far off, no. That would be crazy.
Yes, sir. Now ask them for work, the mixer. Even though they get the something, how you do, you can verify the colors and then make sure they're the same color.
Well, then they just have to there watch them. Make sure what media what you throw in.
Tell you.
Make sure what media what you throw in. They're trying to want me to give.
Well.
Next contradiction.
Contradiction. After the colorblind one, right? I like all the inspiration go straight into one single.
You're a pastor, what you can't preach. Because I've been to a lot of like conventions and them things, right? And some pastors there, and they're just not preaching. You just see them there, and they're reading out to the Bible, and they just say, this is what I think.
Okay, so basically, let me read, like I read a script.
Yeah.
But I understand when you say preaching, because when I say preaching and not just like
I want kind of emotional
yes,
stuff.
you're supposed to put it. That's why they say the Baptist church and them, they don't want to ask a preacher. You don't refer to a preacher as somebody like that. When they start to talk, you feel, they call them like, when me younger, some brother they go church now. Most man, a woman get there for go church now. And me remember from my brother say, one girl invite you to church. And because you look, she here go church. So the pastor must come and put his hand on me and start to talk. And he say, when the pastor start to talk, boy, you feel like something come over you. So I say, that you call pastor preaching. Because if you feel some kind of spirit to go through, yeah, that's the way it be.
And pastor, and one money making thing for most of them.
Guess what? If you go to boring church, but don't you feel like, you say, you're money making thing. I agree. But guess what? If you go to church that the people in there are preach, and as I say, they read out a book, that ain't real preaching.
No, that they're reading.
When you go to Baptist and they want to ask for 10 offering, you want second offering, third offering, you should give, because guess what? Baptist and them away they go, and the people never preach.
Make it from Pentecostal, and they sing more than them preach.
Oh gosh.
You hear talking sometimes about, I'm more singing, you have to hear some kind of beat while the preaching are going.
Oh gosh. So them they don't want that when the man say, and he came down from the heavens, and then you hear blurp, keyboarders. And then when they hear the shakalan, they were
just so. You keep doing my Pentecostals.
That's what I say excitement, boy.
Because when you're in a church, you can't just sleep because something else will wake you up.
Yeah, somebody next to you, hey, man, loud.
Yeah. Especially, look, me kind of rat up myself, right? You know, when girls go to church, you know. Yeah, anyway, when me and my auntie to their church, right? I just watch to see who the spirit thought. And I will laugh at them no one. I will inside the church.
You make fun of the spirit?
Yeah. Because some of them
overdo, right? That like acting.
Some of them overdo.
Hey, that reminds me of the Kevin Hart one. When the Kevin Hart, they say when he did the place and when he grandma pass out, she get in the space, she peek out, she have make sure to see if everybody watch the fact that she pass out. Hey, is he? Yeah, kill me.
It's crazy though. I have a nice contradiction.
Alright, before you forget.
Like, how can you test somebody on driving and you can't drive? Okay,
that is some deep thinking. Cause guess what?
I don't know if ever come and get my license, may I think so. But like, how?
When you say that, like, first I was like, yeah, you're crazy thinking that. But technically, the person that carry you up on the road, I don't know, their credential, they just probably, maybe they just look for.
Remember, they're outside the paper, so they know what exactly to look for.
Yes. So in a case where, even really know if they drive, probably they're going to the tech bus every day. Technically, as they say, they're upon the road every day. They probably have license. They must probably, last time they see behind a steering wheel when they do their driving test as 18 and now they're in late 30s, 40. They might cap people per road and they determine whether or not they can drive, and you never see a steering wheel in the past so much years. Technically, you can't drive because you go behind the steering wheel, it might take a little while for adjustment and that kind of that's the last thing, you know.
That is crazy.
So probably it can work. Oh, so you can drive.
But you test people.
Hear this contradiction. You're a farmer, but you still want to bleach chicken.
And you're not, son.
I may say, so what you can do? Go dig up soil on the tent?
Yeah.
And hold an umbrella in the one hand and dig it in the next?
No, you're just fully masked up, fully suited up.
That's what you mean.
All one, mask, sunshades, and you're in a hat sword.
That's a ninja. Oh gosh.
And they got a lot of comics, right? So must expect the unexpected. Meeting.
You work at bank. You're not your own house.
And you're a loan officer.
You're a loan officer, and technically you always broke.
Let me give the people an excuse. The bank now pay them good.
But for a loan officer, they have to pay you good. I mean, you know, if you work on commission, so if you get people who come in and do loans, they get a higher commission because you get part of that interest when you pay them back. And
you work on
use
and you can't count.
A cashier. Well, we don't even get a cashier job that can't count. But then again, knowing the kind of work that you have to deal with, the lack of you can't count for truth, eh?
Those simple maths quiz when I get them for cash, that make no sense to me. I think they should change it up according to how schools change up this system.
In some sense, the school make them like a bit easy for the beginning nowadays.
Yeah, but I mean, as in, you see school advancing, you should try to advance too.
Okay.
As in with the question. You can't come to me and ask me pen and paper 2 times 2. And if the person gave me $5, 2 times 2 equal the change.
A contradiction. This one they kind of spark from the last. Well, the podcast before the last. You're a mechanic and you're always clean.
How?
Even when you work, you're always clean.
How?
Well, you can be a mechanic and have people work for you and tell them, like a supervisor, say, hey, it's go after it. Come and see, hold them up. Hold them for me, hold them up to my face.
But some kind of dirt happen on your clothes because mechanic is normally dirty.
Then they could probably go work in a white and come home and still look white. That would be a contradiction.
Okay, me get that you change your clothes, but I mean, some parties can have dirty.
Oh gosh.
That's just kind of crazy though. We don't remember what we can remember. You work in the kitchen but you can't cook. That don't go together.
Unless you're a dishwasher, but as I say, you work in the kitchen, meaning they even help stir the pot.
Exactly.
So, one day the supervisor or the head cook something, they can't step in and do nothing.
Exactly.
Well, guess what? The people they can eat water soup for the day. Well, the water, oh, you want some water soup?
You have salt and you have black pepper.
Okay. Season the water soup. That one day for professional stirrer.
Eh?
Professional stirrer.
But not even that you can do. That's the problem. You just don't know nothing. You're not even have to light the soup.
But I'm going to say, I'm telling you now, you think too much of that. Because when we say, as soon as you say about you can't stir the pot, we say, well, they're a professional stove lighter. They say not even light the stove.
Not even like this. That is bad. That's where I would let you know get the hell out of my restaurant. Just get out. Don't even say back. I mean, I want to hear no excuse. Just go.
Can't even back up. No kind of part of that.
Let's go. This time, you need to pack up your things. I'll leave my place.
Oh, shit.
You're in the kitchen every day. You try to tell me you remember nothing yesterday, do? Nothing.
You know, just like another topic I have to discuss. They mind them business. So if the pot...
You're working around food. Nobody can mind your business when they're working around food.
Even if the food burn up, they mind for my business.
Especially for something that smells good now, huh?
I look for see what all they trying to pot.
Exactly.
Tell boy. We just think such a place. I was going to say I might have crossed there, but yet still I want to take measurement.
Oh my god. Like, nigga, you can't see straight. What the hell do you want to take measurement?
But you see, I assume that they can't see straight.
Okay, so 1 year over here.
But then maybe I might say, oh, they can't see, so they probably can't see straight. Then adapt can see straight.
Okay, my eye, I'm seeing blurry up to this point. My eye is 1 meter. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Keep that back.
Give me a break. That's just crazy, man. What I'm probably do, remember the left eye, I'll go to the left, right? So you take the left eye, and you slowly bring them to the right. Well, you had a ruler, measure what you measure.
Yeah, so...
And then when you reach the center part now, you transfer them to your right eye. So your right eye, I go straight right with them now.
They say me love stupidness.
Okay.
Okay. Love stupidness. I really love stupidness, ass.
I mean, I don't know when me can get any benefit of the doubt saying that they can give one straight cut.
Ah, let's see parallel. People never see the 3D.
What?
People never see the 3D. 3-dimensional.
I hear you.
Hey. Well.